experience of playing in front of this many people one time before and be able to know how to handle that pressure just that little bit better.
I think there's also a lot of some payback, I think, in some of these seniors' minds on Sheboygan North, especially in Mark Schmidt and Chad Renzelman.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you look at the games that precede a game like this and you see how the guys who are going to be looked for to do a big part of that job react, you've got the two that you need. Mark Schmidt, big 31-point game against South. Chad Renzelman has been playing super all the way through. He had a good game against South. Those two are the ones that they want to look to. Those two right now look like they're coming right up to the peak.
The other one, of course, is Nathan Schremeyer, 21 against South last week. Tonight, even having North's Twin Towers in Schremeyer and Ozabowski, they go up against guys that are just as big as they are.
I tell you what, this is one of the few teams that they're going to meet this year that is actually person for person bigger than what North is. They've got some tall guys down low. Part of Coach Desautel's fears right now are that they might get muscled out. There is going to be as big a chess game going on between Diener and Desautel as there is on this floor as to which way they're going to go. Both teams can go big, both teams can go small. Who's going to go small against the big and see if they can get their guys in that position is going to be the coach's chess game tonight. Out on the floor, these guys just got to go on out and play the way that they have always have, not worry about the crowd, and I think we're going to see one heck of a good game.
Well, it's packed here at the Cole Fieldhouse, as it usually is. The state's #1 team taking on the state's #4 team in sectional semifinal action. We'll be back with a tip-off right after this.
American Family Insurance would like to remind you of all the reasons for choosing one insurance company over another. The most important reason by far is the service you receive when you really need it. Choose wisely.
When you come to one of these American Family agents, you've come to the right place for life.
Welcome to Absolute Sound and Vision, Sheboygan's newest and finest audio-video specialty store. Designed for shopping ease and comfort, each sound room is sized and furnished in a home-like atmosphere. The home theater is a sensory experience in sight and sound. You won't find walls and walls of mediocre merchandise, but the finest quality, highest value stereo components, speakers, and video products available. Exceptional service and satisfaction guaranteed. That's the absolute advantage. Absolute Sound and Vision, Town of Sheboygan Business Park.
Ever since Martha was a little girl, there was something different about her.
Hey, mister, are you done with those skates?
She had this fascination with other people's sports equipment.
Hey, when you guys are done, can I buy your stuff?
It never really made sense to me until one day...
Hi, I'm Martha Morris, founder of Play It Again Sports. Bring in your old sports equipment and we'll buy it from you. We sell used and new equipment too.
I'm so proud.
Oh, Mom.
At the Medical Arts Group, healthcare is not just a product. It's people caring about other people. We provide the high-quality, personal care and advice you demand. The dedicated staff at the Medical Arts Group provides care for the entire family for a lifetime. The Medical Arts Group, located just east of St. Nicholas Hospital on Superior Avenue in Sheboygan.
Getting the starting lineups introduced here.
Number 3, Brad Balko.
For Fond du Lac, it will be number 22, a 5'10 junior, Rocky Brown.
Number 30, Jeff Simon.
Number 30, a 5'10 sophomore, Jeff Simon.
Schmidt.
We've had Brad Balko, number 3 from North.
At forward,
Mark Schmidt, number 25.
14, Adam Zakis.
Adam Zakis.
Number 31.
Number 14, a 6-foot junior. Chad Renzelman, number 31, a 6'1 senior.
Joel Wolf.
Joel Wolf, number 44, a 6'8 senior.
Steve Dahmer.
For the Raiders, Steve Dahmer wearing number 35.
Number 54, Joe Harmson.
Joe Harmson, a
For
6'9"
Sheboygan, number
sophomore
51,
wearing number
Nathan
54.
Schremeyer.
Rounds it out for Fond du Lac, and for North, it's Nate Schremeyer.
Well, we were given 4 of the 5 starters for Fond du Lac tonight. And we just found out what their 5th one was. And they are going to start Rocky Brown. That means they're going to try to match up height for height with North and not come out a little bit bigger. Now what that's going to mean is that they're going to try to keep with North step for step, most likely. When you see Fond du Lac go tall, it means they're probably going to try to slow down just that little bit.
North surprising in their white uniforms. I would have thought they'd have worn the gold all the way through. But North, the home team, on the scoreboard, wearing the white uniforms. Tip is controlled. It'll be Fond du Lac. This is Simon, the sophomore. Renzelman on him defensively. Right away, they work it down underneath. Score 2 for Joe Harmson. Fond du Lac draws first blood. Dahmer swings Balco. Back outside Renzelman for 3, and he's got it.
Well, you like to see that one right off the top of the bat. Renzelman stepping right up and popping 3 as if it's his own home court.
Steal. Oh, they say Schmidt was out of bounds. It'll stay with the Fond du Lac.
Yeah, he threw that ball off of Zakos and it came right back at him, and he was stepping on the line.
Little short jumper, no. Dahmer fights for the rebound, saved back in. Comes to Fond du Lac off the glass. No, Schremeyer gets it.
I'll tell you what, Hardsman and Schremeyer already building up a nice battle in there.
Balco works Schmidt. Schremeyer. Couple of dribbles, turnaround, fade away, gets the shot up, got fouled, going up. It'll be on Joel Wolf.
Talk about your ironies. there's your Sheboygan name playing for Fond du Lac.
Rocky Brown.
Oh, they're going to give it to Rocky Brown.
They're calling on Rocky. Where the heck was Rocky? I didn't even see him underneath there.
No idea.
Renzelman, NBA 3, little short. Dahmer with the rebound. In the paint. Takes it up, got fouled.
Now this one ought to be on Wolf. So, talk about your irony.
Ball was on 44, Joel Wolf.
Now see, I would have given that one to Rocky.
I would have shut up for the rest of the game. And now everybody's saying.
Steve Dahmer at the free throw line. Dahmer, 1 of 2. Still in the backcourt. Fond du Lac having a lot of trouble. Dahmer just knocked it out of bounds. I think we were just about ready to get a 10-second call. Or very, very close to it, that's for sure.
Good trap that time. They got Brown in the backcourt, and the height from the guards of North is going to be a big difference here in this game.
Brown got it on the baseline foul. And Wolf going down the baseline. Nate Schremeyer will pick up his first personal.
Nathan Schremeyer, his first, team's first. Joel Wolf at the line, shooting 2.
Thus far, the pace is pretty much what North had been at all year long.
Wolf, first free throw is good. You can see, take a look at Joel Wolf, but you can also see part of the crowd here at the Culp Fieldhouse. Schmidt up quickly. In the lane, got it on the glass and 2 for Mark Schmidt.
Another good sign. Last year, I believe, against Oshkosh, Schmidt didn't get off to a very good start. He needs to get off to a real
Ball
good start
stolen
tonight.
to loose. Schmidt, Renzelman, 2. I think Balco was the one who caused the turnover.
North using the same type of pressure they use against South, denying the ball in by facing the people that are trying to receive the ball.
Long range from Zakis. No good. It comes off to Schmidt. Balco will take it from 17 and hit 2.
Nice job. They're getting everybody in the game.
10-4 North lead. Zakis in the lane. No. Rebound comes off to Renzelman. Whistle foul underneath. Dick Diener up off the bench very quickly.
Foul is on number 14, Adam Zakis, his first.
Adam Zakis picks up the personal. And Shane O'Loughlin checks in for Fond du Lac, and I didn't catch the other one. Had a couple of them. Oh, that's 12. Jason Raminger. 10-4, North by 6. Outside is Schmidt. Calls the play. Balco.
North standing around a little bit.
Inside, and they go to Schremeyer. Got it on the glass and got 2.
Hey, Schremeyer.
Spread it out. Let Schremeyer see what he can do. I think North is doing everything right now. They've got 4 guys in the starting 5 already scoring.
Down underneath. Give 2 to Harmson. Schmidt back the other way quickly on the glass. Gets 2. Oh, my.
Beautiful move. Cross the lane over. Got it up. Great hang time.
14-6. North by 8. Ball batted loose. Schmidt diving for it. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Fond du Lac.
Great hustle.
Eric Kahns will check in for the Running Raiders.
Dave Richter.
Dave Richter comes in. Brad Balco and Chad Renzelman will sit down.
For Fond du Lac, Eric Graham.
And both of those guys are grabbing wind.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can look up here and see all these people on either side of you, cause you to lose your breath just standing there.
Rominger loses the handle on it, but it's picked up by Fond du Lac.
Sort of pushed that one forward and headed for the ground.
O'Loughlin, turnaround, no, way short. Schmidt ahead to Kahns. Kahns couldn't quite hang on to it.
I think Eric took a look to his right to see who was coming.
Yeah, and it was the official.
And by the time he spotted that ball went right past him. This is great. This is great. 5.
Kahns got his hand on the ball. Boy, I tell you, that was very close. Ozapowski will check in for Dahmer.
Somebody missed a figure in the counting there.
Balco back in. Kahns will sit quickly. Off the foot of Balco as he got right in front of Jason Raminger.
Right now, the pressure by North is bothering, but Fond du Lac is dodging the bullet by all these out of bounds is going against North. North keeps up this pressure. It's going to start falling back in their hands.
Raminger, Richter on him defensively. It's going to be on Dave Richter. No.
Foul is on number 5, Dave Richter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Second.
Very interesting to see Richter out on the floor along with Mark Schmidt. I think they may be looking for Schmidt to do a little bit more scoring.
In the corner, O'Loughlin. Back outside, Rominger. Work the inside. Adam Ozapowski will pick up the foul.
Adam tried to anticipate, got a swing out there, couldn't quite reach the ball, but by that time his body position was bad. Turned right back into him, an Ozapowski collision.
Josh Harmson will check in for Fond du Lac for Joe Harmson.
Steve Dahmer returns for North.
Now, will Dahmer come on in for Schremeyer? Yep.
Dahmer for Schremeyer.
Now both teams start to go just a little bit smaller.
Tickets for tomorrow night's championship game will be on sale at East tomorrow, beginning at 10 o'clock in the high school office.
Rominger on the outside. Richter on him defensively. 14-6, been stuck there for a little bit. Schmidt knocked the ball loose. Rominger with it. In the corner is Brown. Fond Du Lac really having a tough time, even looking like they're trying to go for the basket at all here. Nothing is opening up. They get Rominger into the lane. No, battered around. Goes to the floor. Brad Balco pulls it away. Schmidt ahead to Richter. Back out Schmidt. Richter working to Mark Schmidt. 3:05 to go first quarter. Into Dahmer, in the lane. Wow, got past him. Ozapowski had it partially blocked. Now go to Balco, into the lane. Little tempo. 2 for Balco.
Took it right up against the big guys right there. Put out a...
From the corner, Josh Harmson. No, Ozapowski rebound.
Fond du Lac only getting one shot.
Balco into the lane, on the glass, a little bit too strong. 16-6, North by 10. Long pass down court. Alone, hung on the rim, missed the dunk. Eric Grams. Schmidt gets pushed by Rocky Brown.
Eric Grams down here on this end, trying to get his team a little pumped up. I'm not sure if it was bothered by Schmidt there coming by, or if he just lost a handle on it. But it goes the other way, and now foul on the other end. Brown with his second.
Schremeyer and Renzelman back in. It's Schremeyer, Renzelman, Richter, Ozapowski, and Dahmer. Schremeyer, little 4-footer, batted around. It's Dahmer on the glass for 2.
Now look at North. North has got 3 people that you don't usually see in there. Dahmer, Ozapowski, and Schremeyer all together. This is the biggest they've gone all year long.
Exactly.
It is North who pulls the trigger and goes big for the first time.
Rominger. Richter on him defensively. Gives it up on the outside to Zekas. Minute 45 to go first quarter, 18-6, North by 12. Zekas. Turnaround move, trying to get into the lane. No. Whistle underneath. That's going to go on Ozapowski.
Ball is on number 41, Adam Ozapowski.
Well, that'll take care of the going big for a while. Adam picking up his second foul.
Schmidt returns, Balco returns.
Brad Balco.
Oz with 2 fouls. Outside is Rominger. Working the corner. Simon for 3. No. Put back. Score 2 for big Joe Harmson. Harmson 6'9", just a sophomore.
I'll tell you what, that's going to be a kid to watch.
Zekas with a takeaway from Schmidt. That's pretty rare. Zekas coming baseline. Throwing the ball back out into the court. Picked up by Jeff Simon. Zekas in trouble. Left his feet. Foul's going to be on Steve Dahmer, I believe.
Left his feet and he got himself in between Schremeyer and Dahmer.
Ball is on number 35, Steve Dahmer, his first, team's 5th.
53 seconds left first quarter. 18-8, North by 10. Just getting it back into inbounds. Rominger. Balco on him. Here comes Rominger into the lane. Swatted away. Nate Schremeyer. Schmidt coming back the other way. Has it stolen. Loose. Schremeyer. Schmidt. 2. Oh!
Mark Schmidt from Nathan Schremeyer.
They had that fast break busted down, but North still stuck with it.
Schremeyer was the one who kept it alive. Zekas. Partially blocked again. Dahmer.
Dahmer got that ball. Oh, my.
Zakis with a takeaway from behind.
This official could only call him safe.
And then throws the ball away the other way to the side court. Dahmer will inbound. 7 seconds.
Nobody on him.
Schmidt come right into the lane. Put it up. No. First quarter is done. North leads it 20-8.
For a lifetime assurance of quality in Norwalk furniture. Featuring custom covered sofas, sectionals, sleepers, and chairs with 700 fabrics to select from. Keekly's offers 30-day delivery and the lifetime warranty. Right now, Keekly's has sofas sale priced from $599. Keekly's, 1202 North 8th, downtown.
American Family Insurance would like to remind you of all the reasons for choosing one insurance company over another. The most important reason by far is the service you receive when you really need it. Choose wisely.
When you come to one of these American Family agents, you've come to the right place for life. Well, you couldn't have picked a better start for the Runnin' Raiders. They lead it 20-8 after the first 8 minutes. Trying to go on a clear out. They had Balco coming around the other side.
Now Balco's got Simon on him, and Simon gives away about an inch or two to Balco, trying to take advantage of that with that lead side lob.
Schremeyer back to Schmidt, and Mark just hadn't quite gotten both feet in bounds yet. On this end, it's Eric Grams. Had the ball knocked loose. It'll stay. Dahmer knocked it out.
Boy, how many times has that been that North has knocked the ball out of bounds from Fond du Lac?
Unbelievable. And really have only been able to pick up maybe one loose ball out of it. There's Simon from long range. No, Renzelman to Schmidt. Schmidt running. Schremeyer off his hands, but it comes out to Renzelman. North just a little bit sloppy this last time down here. They get it to Balco. Great body control. Couldn't get it to go. Zakis on the other end, missing. Schremeyer. Harmson couldn't get the tip up. Here's Schmidt to Dahmer on the glass for two.
Everybody was so worried about Schmidt that time. They all went over there. Dahmer just came down the left side. No problem with that feed from Schmidt.
Just trailed it perfectly. 22-8. 4 for Steve Dahmer. Ball knocked loose. This time Renzelman comes up with it. Schmidt will run at the other end. Dahmer working Renzelman. They'll go right down to Schremeyer into the land there, the Redwoods.
Harmson got a piece of that one.
You know, Nate and Harmson about the same size. They say Harmson 6'8", 6'9", and Schremeyer 6'8". But this Joe Harmson, he's got some weight on him too. Zakis will stop and pop from 16. No, one shot is all Fond du Lac is getting.
And their percentage on shooting isn't that good right now.
Renzelman got the shot up. I think he got fouled as he was going up. Will he shoot two? I believe so.
Foul is on number 34, Eric Grams, his first.
Eric Grams gets the foul. There's a look at Chad Renzelman. Chad with 5 on the night. 1 3 ball and a deuce. You take a look at the bench over there. There's Dahmer, Schmidt, David Wick, Renzelman. Richter will inbound to Schremeyer. He's going to get called for a travel.
Yeah, they took a little hot before he put the ball down.
.45 to go in the first half. 22-8 North. Brown works on the outside. Oh, in the backcourt, Rominger just saved it. Rominger, baseline shot is up and good. Score 2 for Shane O'Loughlin. Richter back the other way. North by 12. 22-10. Cons, Richter, and Balco. Eric Cons will take it for 3. Eric was shut out against the South in the regional final. Oh, he gets off the schneid here with a 3-ball. Coming down the baseline, Joe Harm. Here's Rominger, 3-pointer for Jason Rominger.
Jason Rominger for 3.
Balco, little fadeaway. Schremeyer couldn't get it. Gonna get a held ball. Balco holds up Josh Harmson.
David Wick.
Somebody better tell Balco he's only 6 foot going in there, boy. He's been going in fearless thus far here in the first half.
David Wick checks in. Balco will sit down. Up court quickly, O'Loughlin. He'll take it for 3. Short, put back, 2. Joel Wolf.
One of the few times North hadn't had all sides of that basket boxed out. Wolf snuck in on the backside.
Richter down to Schremeyer. Got it on the glass. I think he's going to get fouled before the shot.
Number 44.
Joel Wolf pick up his second personal.
6.
Mark Schmidt, Steve Dahmer will check back in.
Mark Schmidt, Steve Dahmer return for North.
Richter and Schremeyer will sit down. I'll tell you what, Nate has been in a battle so far this first half.
And he's held his own. He's doing very well down in there.
Here's Cons, top of the key for 3.
You get him that first one, you run that play for him right off the set.
6 for Eric Cons. Again, knocked out of bounds. In the backcourt, Cons going to pick up the foul. What were you motioning there?
Ball is on number 33.
Did.
Eric Cons.
6 players already for North, already
6.
scored. Look down at the Fond du Lac side. There's only 4 for Fond du Lac that have scored thus far. North doing a very good job.
Wick steals. Schmidt scores.
Showing very unselfish play by North. They're getting everybody in the game, and in a game like this, that's what you got to do.
Wolf underneath Harmson.
Mark Schmidt's going to get the foul. Schmidt didn't quite get himself in front.
Ball is on number 25. Mark Schmidt, his first.
First personal on Mark Schmidt. Josh Harmson will check in the free throw line.
Jeff Simon return for Fond du Lac.
Zakis and Simon return for Fond du Lac. They will be they'll run small now.
Brad Balco for North. Also Nathan Schremeyer.
Balco and Schremeyer check in.
Josh Harmson at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
So you got Schmidt, Balco, Cons, Schremeyer, and Dahmer for North. At the free throw line, Josh Harmson, a 6'6" junior. Back iron, Balco with the rebound.
He is just playing big tonight.
Kahns had it partially blocked as he went up. Long outlet, Zakis trying to save it, and Mark Schmidt steps in between.
How did he come to a complete stop just like that at that baseline?
I have no idea. Schremeyer gonna get a 3-second call.
Change that call in midstream. I thought he was going to get him for a travel.
It looked like he was going for that. But an illegal procedure call. There you take a look at the score. 30-15. North by 15. 3:18 to go. Second quarter. Raminger coming down quickly. Long range three. Score it for Joel Wolf.
Joel Wolf for 3.
30-18. Schmidt. Renzelman looking for help. Got to get it. Got to get it. Ball knocked loose. Schmidt will call the play. Goes right in to Nate Schremeyer. Turnaround outside. Renzelman rattled a three. Couldn't get it. Zakis the other end. Fouls on Chad Renzelman.
Not a bad foul.
Nope, Zakis didn't get the easy deuce.
Foul is on number 31, Chad Renzelman, his first.
Got the foul, got a piece of the ball cleanly. Foul is on the body underneath.
Adam Zakis at the line, shooting 2.
Eric Kahns checks in. Renzelman will sit. Zakis at the free throw line. First one short. I look down at that the Fond du Lac coaching area. Zakis gets 1 of 2, and I see some guys down there sitting in bewilderment. 30-19, North by 11. Down to Schremeyer. Got to kick it back out. This is Kahns, top of the key. No, Dahmer with the rebound. Schremeyer somehow came up with it. Pogo stick in the other end.
They're battling underneath. Didn't come away with anything that time, but they're setting the line out there to make sure that Fond du Lac knows it ain't going to be any easy battle on the boards.
Adam
Ozapowski will check back in for North. Jeff Simon will inbound.
Rocky Brown for Fond du Lac.
Rocky Brown to check back in. I was talking to the Fond du Lac announcers before, and they say Brown is really their true point guard. Blocking foul.
Wait, no, that's going to be Balco. Balco on the side reached in.
Foul is on number 3.
First one on Brad Balco.
Dangerously close to being the third on Adam Ozapowski.
2:05 left here in the first half.
Shooting 2.
Adam Zakis will shoot 2. First one is good. 2 on the night for Zakis. Gets both of them. You know, there's a look at part of this crowd.
That is actually the Fond du Lac side.
That's the Fond du Lac side, yep. You know, we have not had a timeout, Jeff, have we?
Not yet.
30-21, North by 9.
Sponsors will be happy about that one, huh? Nice. Oh.
Had to clear out the pass just a little bit too high. Back to Schremeyer, turnaround, shot too long.
Didn't get himself squared all the way around there. Kind of just fired that one up, half turned.
Brown on the outside. Gives it up to Simon. Back out is Zakis. There's Zakis coming down the baseline. Stops, puts it up. Rolled around a couple of times and got it down. 30-23. Fond du Lac fighting back within 7.
Zakis doing most of the damage. 5
Renzelman.
points in the last couple of minutes for Zekas.
Schmidt, double team, got underneath, whistle foul as he was trying to go down the baseline. That's going to be on Josh Harmson.
Foul is on number 21, Josh Harmson, his first.
Joe Harmson will check back in along with Jason Raminger.
Jason Raminger, Joe Harmson for Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac at the free throw, pardon me, Mark Schmidt at the free throw line. There's a look at Dick Diener. You just saw him very quickly. Schmidt gets the first one down. 9 in the first half for Mark Schmidt. Very deliberate style. You can't miss it. Schmidt, 1 of 2. 31-23, North by 8. 1 minute left, second quarter. Raminger coming down the other way.
Nice defense.
Denied by Nate Schremeyer.
Playing on the side with the hand out. Schremeyer did a great job.
Falco back out Renzelman, right down into Schremeyer. In between 2, gets 2.
Nathan Schremeyer.
That's a nice job by Schremeyer. You get on the offensive end like that, boy, you just got to take it and muscle your way down. No, that's on the rim.
They're going to give it to him. Josh Harmson getting the tip up. Falco going to get called for a travel as he got nailed with 21 seconds left here in the first half. 33-25, North by 8. Raminger into backcourt, get it across the timeline. This is Josh Harmson. Back on the outside is Simon. 10 seconds left. Zekas will start the play with 7. He'll take it, put the shot up, doesn't get it. Whistle's going to be on Balco. That'll be 2 on Brad Balco.
Ball is on number 3, Brad Balco, his second. Adam Zekas at the line, shooting 2.
Zekas 3 points, pardon me, 5 points on the night. And he will shoot 2 with 3 seconds left on the clock. First one is good. Zekas gets both of them. 33-27, North by 6. 3 ticks left on the first half clock. They get it to Schmidt. He'll stop, put it up. No. First half is complete. Sheboygan North leading it by 6. 33-27. It's halftime.
Solve your Christmas giving puzzle. Coins, cards, and comics are today's most popular hobbies, and Capital has the area's premier collections. Hard to find U.S. coins, ancient coins and artifacts, gold and silver coins, and unique Disney coins and collectibles. Sport cards and pennants enough to complete any collection. Limited edition comic books and all kinds of hobby supplies. If you're not sure what your favorite enthusiast wants most, choose a gift certificate from Capital Investments, Memorial Mall Sheboygan, Forest Mall Fond du Lac.
At Security Travel, we take the worry out of your travel plans. We do the work for you and your family or group, and there's never a fee to the traveler. From a weekend getaway to Las Vegas, to 2 weeks in exciting, exotic Hawaii. We're here for you, Security Travel. 2 locations, the First Star Bank Building in Sheboygan and at the shops at Woodlake and Kohler. Put your trust in Security Travel.
Precious morning, friendly as laughter, a good neighbor close to home. Not everything in a little girl's life should be soft and fuzzy. It's important to have a child's vision tested, and Badger Optical makes it a quick, pleasant experience. The optometrist will utilize state-of-the-art diagnostic technology, and if a vision correction is in order, lenses are ground to prescription, and a wide selection of fashionable frames
Restores perfect vision in just one visit.
Badger Optical, Memorial Mall, Sheboygan. Call for your child's appointment soon.
Sheboygan North Pom-Pom Squad.
Good morning. Hey, you changing my oil every 3,000 miles?
Not exactly.
At Pit Stop Quick Lube?
Well...
Take me today. They use Pennzoil products for performance, protection, and quality. At Pit Stop, they'll change my oil and lubricate. They'll perform service accessory check on me and change my air filter. They'll wash my windows and check my tire pressure. Get the picture?
So why have we waited so long?
I wonder.
Pennzoil 10-minute oil change center, 1328 Indiana Avenue, Sheboygan.
A good mattress helps you sleep better, feel better, and look better. That's why Wisconsin Bedding Company handcrafts each mattress in their Sheboygan factory using only the highest quality materials. You'd expect to pay hundreds more at retail for such quality, comfort, and durability. Wisconsin Bedding features a full line of home and hospital bedding, plus custom designs and specialty items, all at factory direct savings. Mattresses and box springs so comfortable and durable, they're guaranteed up to 20 years. Wisconsin Bedding Company, Indiana Avenue, Sheboygan.
At the Medical Arts Group, healthcare is not just a product. It's people caring about other people. We provide the high-quality, personal care and advice you demand. The dedicated staff at the Medical Arts Group provides care for the entire family for a lifetime. The Medical Arts Group, located just east of St. Nicholas Hospital on Superior Avenue in Sheboygan. Keekly's, for a lifetime assurance of quality in Norwalk furniture. Featuring custom-covered sofas, sectionals, sleepers, and chairs with 700 fabrics to select from. Keekly's offers 30-day delivery and the lifetime warranty. Right now, Keekly's has sofas sale priced from $599. Keekly's, 1202 North 8th, downtown.
Back here at the Call Fieldhouse where it's halftime. North leading it by 6, 33-27. Both teams back out on the court. Tournament basketball is brought to you by local American family insurance agents. Badger Optical, the kitchen and bath by Kim. Keegley Furniture, the Medical Arts Group, by the Pennzoil 10-minute oil change. Piggly Wiggly, Wisconsin Betting Company, Security Travel, by Capital Investments, Play It Again Sports, the Log Cabin Inn, and Absolute Sound and Vision. Jeff, two different quarters really in this first half.
Well, North came out obviously very intense and had Fond du Lac back on their heels for a good portion of that quarter. Opened up a 12, 15-point lead at one time.
30-15.
Fond du Lac, though, settled down and started playing their game a little bit, able to break North's pressure a little bit and set up their offense, and they started shooting a lot better also. Got them back into the ball game in the second quarter. This is the big quarter, though, for North. We've seen them a number of times throughout the year in the closer games, bust it open or at least take control of it in the third quarter. So this will be a big one for North as to how the rest of this game is going to be played.
Both teams going back with their, looks like their original starting lineups. For North, Dahmer, Schmidt, Schremeyer, Balko, and Renzelman. Schmidt with the dribble. Gives it up to Balko, back to Schmidt. Schmidt with 9 in the first half. Trying to force it. Balko coming up with the loose ball. Down to Schremeyer in the lane, had it partially batted away. Rominger comes away with it for Fond du Lac.
He more or less lost that ball going up.
Zakis trying to go down underneath to Joel Wolf. Will be knocked out of bounds and come back to North. But coming to the sideline, looks like a cramp already or an ankle, a bad ankle.
Well,
Joe Harmson.
That happened when they first went down the floor and Harmson and Schremeyer got down to the blocks and started to set up on it. I think maybe Harmson might have stepped on Schreemeyer's foot and rolled it off because he went down on the floor, and Nathan, being the nice guy that he is, almost helped him up. So I think that there was a little bit of incidental contact down there between Schremeyer and Harmson.
Eric Grams checks in for Fond du Lac.
For Fond du Lac, if they lose Harmson, that's a big loss.
Renzelman with the dribble. Gives it up to Balko. Schmidt. Schremeyer working baseline, steps on the baseline. He was past Joel Wolf.
He made a little contact with Wolf as he was going past him, and his back foot as he tried to get past him slid him out onto the baseline. It got out from him a little bit.
On the inbounds, Rocky Brown just threw it right off the knees of Mark Schmidt to avoid the 5-second call. Zakis back out to Brown. Rominger, 3-guard offense now for Fond du Lac. Zakis on a lean in, gets 2.
Adam Zakis.
33-29, North by 4. Renzelman. He'll stop, pop, no. Rebound comes off to Wolf. Rominger, Zakis for 3, in and out. Schremeyer rebound.
Nice position by Nate there. North has got to do something to get Renzelman back into this ball game.
Schremeyer no good at the putback. Brown comes up with the loose ball. Ahead to Zakis. Leans in. Renzelman picks up the foul. It's 2 on Chad Renzelman.
Number 31, Chad Renzelman. Second personal, first tee. Adam Zakis at the line, shooting 2.
Zakis with 7 in the first half. There's a look at Tom Desitel.
Gonna have a talk with Chad Renzelman as he comes over.
And Tom Desitel will call a timeout with 6:19 left in the third quarter. It's 33-30 North.
At the Kitchen and Bath by Kim, we can give your traditional kitchen a new look with just cabinets or the 100% custom design you've always dreamed of. How about the sleek elegance of a new contemporary style? The Kitchen and Bath by Kim gives you more personalized service to help make your dreams a reality. The Kitchen and Bath by Kim, 1202 North 8th in the Keekly Building, downtown.
North leading it by 3, 33-30. Jeff, North cannot let Fond du Lac get into its type of game.
Well, right now, North is not taking advantage. Their shooting has gone a little south on them. They need to get back into the flow that they're used to. Get a couple of steals, get the pace of this game back up to where they're comfortable with it. Right now, Fond du Lac is taking the pace away. We got a lot of stoppages of play, and that's not what North wants. They want continuous flow.
Zakis gets them both. Schmidt up quickly. Balko, Renzelman from 18 gets 2.
Not only did North need that, but so did Renzelman. He had to get himself back in the game. He hasn't scored since the first quarter.
35-31 North by 4. Brown goes to Zakis. They're looking underneath. Wolf knocked it away, but Schremeyer is going to get it over the back. That'll be 2 on Nate.
Nathan's got a little bit of height advantage there. He's just got to turn around and play some solid defense.
Team second.
Ozapowski checks in. North going big with Ozapowski and Schremeyer.
Adam Ozapowski for
And
North.
quickly, Joe Harmson will come back in. He came back out of the locker room, so he went down and got taped, I believe. Rominger.
Nice.
From behind, going to get a jump ball, held ball call.
Thought they were going to call a foul on that for a second there. Schmidt, nice job coming from behind to pin that one. Watch this pin job right here. Great job of recovering.
Zakis into Wolf. Wolf into the lane. Gets the shot up. No. Balko. Windex.
Right up in front of Grams. Grams got about 3 inches on him.
Here's Renzelman from 15. Little lean. Doesn't get it. Gets it back on the glass. No. Schremeyer.
Oh, did he get hacked?
Ozapowski. They say it's off of Rominger. It'll stay with North. Crowd now starting to get into it.
Watch the hack coming right up here. Now Renzelman, nice job of hanging with that. Got it up hard there. Schremeyer with it. Boy, he got all arm. I can't believe they didn't see that.
Balko for 2.
Brad Balko.
Gonna get a double dribble call on the Adam Zakis.
Pace is picking up. North is picking up.
Schmidt. Work outside to Ozapowski. Goes to Balko. Renzelman top of the key.
Shake Renzelman 3 for a 3-pointer pretty soon here.
Renzelman looking for help. Schmidt coming in the lane. Oh, Schremeyer got hacked as he went up. Ball batted around. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll go to Fond du Lac. Wow. Wow. Things are getting a little rougher.
Letting them play. They're definitely letting them play right now.
Rominger. Balko with the steal. Balko's going to pick up the foul. No. It'll say it's off of him and out of bounds.
Brad tried to shove that ball right into Braun, but unfortunately Brad was already on the out of bounds stripe.
Zakis on the outside. Back out to Brown. Rocky Brown got past to Schmidt. They give it up to Wolf. Wolf from 12 feet.
Wolf.
Wolf showing himself a little range. He's already got a 3-pointer in this game.
Balko from 18.
Just in front of the 3-point line.
Wolf for three, comes up short. 39-33, North by 6.
Hit it.
Renzelman stops, gives it up to Schmidt. Balko in the corner. Balko will start a drive. Back out is Ozapowski. Renzelman will take it for three. No, he got hit. Zinkis will pick up the foul.
Tell you what, that's a pretty late foul call. That ball was about 3/4 way to the hoop. That was went right through. Got a piece of him.
Seen Chad do that a couple of times this year where he'll shoot and the defender's anywhere close to him, he'll fall back down to the floor. Try to draw it.
Why not?
Renzelman 7 on the night. He will shoot 3. Rattles it off. Middle one is good. One out of 3 is all Renzelman gets. Ball almost batted loose. Harmson finally gives it up. Rominger down to the other end.
Oh, that's
all
the second
kinds of
time
basket
now.
interference. All kinds of it. It'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll come to North.
I'll tell you what, that's the second time Harmson's been up on that rim, hanging on it. Well, that ball is in there. Watch, this ball is still up there, and Harmson's grabbing on that. He's moved that whole support.
Balko, Renzelman for 3. Off the iron. Richter with the rebound. Draws the foul. I think that's going to be Rominger.
They ran the play they wanted. They swung Renzelman from the weak side down along the baseline, got the pick they needed,
Ball is on number
freed him
12,
up.
Jason Raminger, his first, team's second.
40-33, North by 7. 3:14 to go, third quarter.
You can almost sense that North is on the verge of almost getting this one to be a blowout, or at least getting a comfortable lead.
Schremeyer had it roll off. Yeah, a little frustration at the end there. Nathan drew the foul on Eric Grahams.
Eric Grahams, his second, team's third.
Nathan just showing a little bit of the frustration that goes with having a lot of very close-in shots, but not being able to get them to roll the right way tonight. It's not directed at anybody else, especially with the foul.
Nathan missing the front end. He'll have another one coming. Rolls off. Schmidt with the rebound.
Oh, basket interference.
And now
there
we're
you
going to get the basket interference call. Give 2 to Mark Schmidt.
Goaltending, credit the basket to Mark Schmidt.
Harmson must think it's Easter, man. He's had his hands in that basket all night.
Schremeyer with the takeaway. Foul's going to be on the floor. It's going to be
Mark Schmidt's going to
on
pick
Mark
up the
Schmidt.
foul.
25, Mark Schmidt, his second, team's third.
Nathan got the block, got the ball, and was so set in his ways of getting that ball to Schmidt that he forgot to look on the other side. Renzelman was over there, could have taken that ball easily, tried to get his outlet to Schmidt, and Graham stepped out in front.
Eric Kahns checks in. Brad Balko will sit. 2:55 left third quarter. North by 9, 42-33. Rocky Brown with the dribble on Mark Schmidt. Gives it up to O'Loughlin. Back outside is Josh Harmson. Underneath to Joe. Mark Schmidt everywhere. Mark knocks it out of bounds.
Now talked about who had to be a leader out here, and Schmidt obviously picking up that role to a little bit more of an extreme the last couple of weeks.
Joe Harmson going to get called for a travel. Pardon me, that's not Harmson, it's Wolf. Schmidt up quickly for North. Renzelman back to Schmidt on a cutter. Didn't get it.
A little give and go there. Got Schmidt down the lane. He just couldn't get it up soft enough with the left hand.
O'Loughlin gives it up to Wolf. Trying to go down to Joe Harmson. Over his head, off his hands, out of bounds, North ball.
Azapowski playing fronting defense.
Rocky Brown just showing a little bit of pressure, a little bit of bothering pressure on Schmidt. Schmidt coming right into the lane. Oh! And again, give two to Mark Schmidt.
That ball was going to come out, it looked like. But once again, Harmson.
Josh Harmson.
22, Rocky Brown, his third.
Rocky Brown picks up the foul. Dick Diener will call a timeout with 2:03 on the clock. It's North 44, Fond du Lac 33.
Little investments can solve your Christmas giving puzzle. Coins, cards, and comics are today's most popular hobbies, and Capital has the area's premier collections. Hard to find U.S. coins, ancient coins and artifacts, gold and silver coins, and unique Disney coins and collectibles. Sport cards and pennants enough to complete any collection. Limited edition comic books and all kinds of hobby supplies. If you're not sure what your favorite enthusiast wants most, choose a gift certificate from Capital Investments, Memorial Mall Sheboygan, Forest Mall, Fond du Lac.
There you take a look at the Fond du Lac bench with the head coach Dick Diener. He's been around for a long time. There's been a lot of battles between North and Fond du Lac over the years. The last couple of years, Fond du Lac being in the Fox Valley Association, former members of the Fox River Valley. There's the North crowd. Rich Bartson finally getting a shot around at us, or our area. Schmidt with 13. The senior leader, the 6'2 senior.
You talk about the times that North and Fond du Lac had met. None better than the last time we saw these two.
Oh, my. John Meyer, three-pointer at the buzzer. Oh. Schmidt, first one down.
I don't think North wants to see it come to that point again tonight.
No. Under 2 minutes left, third quarter. North by 12, 45-33. Wolf on a drive, gonna get fouled from behind.
Probably get Nathan Schremeyer for that one.
That will be 3 on Nathan. Bring Adam Ozapowski back into the ballgame.
Nathan Schremeyer, his third.
Nate having a really offensive night. 4 points all coming in the first half. But I'll tell you what, he's had to battle, and he's had some shots that just have not fallen.
Well, I tell you what, they're playing each other to a standoff.
Harmson with 6.
Has got 6. And I think Nathan's been more of a force on defense. He's got a couple block shots, a number of boards, and he's kept the ball alive very well on the offensive end. Harmson, don't exactly know how his ankle is right now, but since the first quarter, Harmson hasn't scored. And the points that he did get were off of
Renzelman for 2, right on the line. 47-34, North by 13. Minute and a half to go, third quarter. Dahmer almost with the steal. They give it up to Harmson. Ozapowski with the reject.
Harmson thought he was all alone over there. Oz coming from the weak side just put up a beautiful block and controlled it.
Oz trying to put it back up. Schmidt, give 2 to Mark Schmidt on the tip.
But give a lot of credit to Ozapowski. Both ends of the floor that time. And this one is starting to slowly eke out.
49-34, minute to go, third quarter. North back by 15. That's the biggest lead they've had all night. Baseline, it's going to go on Balco, I believe.
Like an inadvertent trip nonetheless.
Follows on number 3, Brad Balco, his third, team's fifth.
Balco knocking the inbounds pass loose. Oh my, they didn't call it again. Renzelman gets it on a tip-up, and Schmidt will get a foul in the backcourt. I can't believe they did not call it again. Oh my.
I'm not sure these guys know where this ball is supposed to be here. That's off the backboard. You cannot slap one from off the backboard. It's called pinning.
David Richter.
Schmidt picks up his third, so he's going to have to sit down for a while, make sure that he doesn't get himself in too serious of foul trouble.
Zakis in the backcourt. Renzelman almost with the steal. 51-34, North by 17. Zakis going into the lane, a little scoop, no, batted around. Renzelman tried to get it out to Richter. Simon gonna get fouled by Richter, going to the hoop.
Well, they got their choice. They may even pick out Ozapowski here.
Yep, they're gonna get
number
Oz.
41, Adam Ozapowski, his
3 on
third.
Oz. Eric Grams and Shane O'Laughlin back into the lineup for Dick Diener. They see Jeff Simon.
At the line.
North right now with 3 people on the floor with 3 fouls. They got to be careful the last 22 seconds here.
Mark Schmidt.
4 now.
North.
Mark Schmidt back out on the floor. He's got 3.
Simon at the line.
Got to have some kind of confidence in your players.
Simon misses the front end.
Fond du Lac 10 of 14 from the line thus far.
Missing both. Balco with the rebound. Schmidt ahead to Renzelman. I think that pass surprised the official. Here comes Balco. Trying to go to Ozapowski. Oz was alone. Very quickly. Richter.
Jason Ramager for Rondi. Dave Richter for North.
Now Dahmer will come on in probably for Schremeyer.
Also Steve Dahmer.
8 seconds left.
Get a couple of those guys with the 3 fouls off the floor for the last 8 seconds.
Yep. Wolf just gets it in. Up court is O'Laughlin. 4 seconds.
Put it up.
Richter will shoot it from half court. Hit the backboard. 3/4 of history. North leading it 51-34.
Log Cabin Inn at 633 Madison Avenue in Howard Grove, we're waiting for you. Elegant family dining in a unique log cabin atmosphere. We're open 7 days a week for your dining pleasure. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. At Shawneman's Log Cabin Inn, we're waiting for you.
This week, shop Piggly Wiggly and Save You Foods, where the savings come fresh, friendly, and close to home. Save on the freshest fruits and vegetables, the freshest meats and deli items, and the freshest bakery items. In fact, every morning at Piggly Wiggly and Save You Foods, we bake your favorite breads, rolls, and sweet treats right at our in-store bakery. They don't come any fresher. Piggly Wiggly and Save You Foods. Fresh, friendly, and close to home.
The high school office at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Back here, 8 more minutes left in this sectional semifinal between Sheboygan North and Fond du Lac. You see some of the line of people leaving. Those are the folks from Appleton. They will be back tomorrow night. Schmidt on the outside. Schremeyer swings to Balco. Back to Schremeyer. Couldn't hang on to it. Loose ball picked up by Renzelman. Here comes Balco down the lane, and the whistle on the outside is going to go on O'Loughlin.
Follows on number 31, Shane O'Loughlin. His first team's pick.
First personal on O'Loughlin. Schmidt will inbound to Balco. Gets into the lane, scoop, no. Schremeyer gets it on the glass and gets two.
Nathan Schremeyer.
Brad Balco has had himself a night just going into the big guys there and getting the ball up. He might not have been all that successful thus far with 8 points, but he's creating an awful lot in there.
O'Loughlin trying to go down to Graham's, overshoots. Schmidt will bring it up for the Raiders. They lead it by 19. Balco works Dahmer in the corner. Schmidt, Renzelman. North working the perimeter, looking for the best shot. They get it to Schremeyer. Gets it on the glass.
Nathan Schremeyer.
I tell you what, he did a great job of getting his position right there. That position he got came well before the pass, and by the time the pass got there, he was in great shape.
Long range three, score it for Shane O'Loughlin.
Shane O'Loughlin for 3.
55-37, North by 18. Schmidt holds, 6:35 left in the ballgame, trying to get it to Schremeyer. I think Nate got shoved from behind just a little bit. O'Loughlin long range, no. Schmidt with the steal, one-on-one with Rominger. Rominger will get the foul on a good one.
That's the second time tonight. Schmidt has gone from going full bore, gets his hand on a ball, stops on a dime right next to an end line, starts the other way. My ankles are hurting just watching it.
Follows on number 12, Jason Ravager, his second team.
Wholesale changes for Dick Diener and the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Get a line change on the fly here. There's a look at Mark Schmidt, 16 points on the night. David Wick will check in for Chad Renzelman.
Mark Schmidt at the line,
Cons in the ball game. Mark misses the front end.
North struggling just to get near 50% from the line. They're only 4 of 10 thus far.
And last week against South, they were almost perfect. Ozapowski has it knocked loose. Schmidt missing both of them. 55-37. Put back, no. Batted around. Wolf throwing up a prayer hooker underneath. It's either Dahmer or Wick.
David Wick. Number 45, David Wick is first.
Tom Dusatel wants a timeout with 6:03 left on the game clock. It's North 55, Fond du Lac 37.
Time North, 2 laps.
Travel, we take the worry out of your travel plans. We do the work for you and your family or group, and there's never a fee to the traveler. From a weekend getaway to Las Vegas, to 2 weeks in exciting, exotic Hawaii. We're here for you, Security Travel. 2 locations, the First Star Bank Building in Sheboygan and at the shops at Woodlake and Kohler. Put your trust in Security Travel.
Hey, take a look at the Fond du Lac cheerleaders trying to keep their crowd interested. There's a look across at the Fond du Lac bench with head coach Dick Diener. Well, I got to tell you, to be honest with you, it looks like Dick's put on a few pounds in the last year. Kind of must be bulking up. Maybe he's going to take over the wrestling program.
Well, they having a switch over there in football?
Well, no, see, that's the same style of play. as a basketball team is football and wrestling. It's a combination. Joel Wolf. First free throw is good. Nate Schremeyer will check back in for Ozapowski. Schremeyer cleans the glass. Wick on the run, trying to go to Kahn's overshoot.
You wanted to see Kahns take the three-pointer. Kahns was coming to the hoop.
Renzelman and Balco will check in immediately.
Red, Balco for North.
And I can't believe it, how intense right now Tom Desautels is. Foul's going to be on Chad Renzelman. 55-38 lead for North. Renzelman will pick up his third.
Well, there's no doubt that this one was an awfully big game
Ball is on number 31, Chad
North,
Renzelman,
and especially
his third.
right now, I think probably the biggest pressure with any team that has been rated the way
Jason
North
Ravender
has
at the
throughout
line,
the year.
shooting,
Most of the pressure is probably going to fall on a coach. They don't like to talk about it. They like to downplay it. But hey, if you're taking a top-ranked team into a tournament, pressure's on you to get them to perform.
Rominger missing it, batted around, volleyballs. Rominger gets it on the glass and gets two.
Basket by Jason Raminger. Follows on number
Nate
51.
Schremeyer
Nate
picks up
Schremeyer,
number
his
4 with 5:46 left in the ball game.
Ozapowski for North.
Ozapowski will check in,
Raminger
but
at the
for
line,
Steve
shooting one.
Dahmer. So now you got Schremeyer with 4, Ozapowski with 3, Schmidt with 3, Renzelman with 3. Raminger completes the three-point opportunity.
I think what you'll see right here is Nathan will stay on the offensive end, but if the play stops,
whistle in the backcourt is going to be on Rominger.
Probably see Dahmer coming in real quick for Nathan.
Follows on number 12, Jason Raminger, his third.
Mark Schmidt will check in at the free throw line.
Mark Schmidt at the line, shooting. 1 and 1.
16 on the night for Mark Schmidt. Batted around, out of bounds, off the hands of Wolf. It'll come back to North. Schmidt to pull the trigger. Ozapowski!
Adam Ozapowski.
I got him up. I was at a cheerleader standing on a table in front of me here.
Ozapowski jams 2 home. 57-41. Raminger for 3. Ozapowski couldn't hang on to it. Zakis. Foul's going to be down on the other end on Balco. It's going to be 4 on Brad Balco. No, take that back. Oh, yeah.
Follows on number 3, Brad Balco, his fourth.
5:19. So now Balco with 4, Schremeyer with 4. North leading it by 16.
Adam Zakis at the line,
57-41.
shooting 2.
$12 on the night for Adam Zakis. Off the iron, Schremeyer with the rebound. Gets it out to Schmidt. Ozapowski emphatically.
Adam Ozapowski.
He took that dunk right away from Balco.
Ball knocked loose by Schmidt. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Fond du Lac. 59-42. Dick Diener holds the ball on his sideline. Finally gives it back to the official. Josh Harmson will check in.
Josh Harmson for Fond du Lac.
Joe Harmson will come out.
Coach Diener obviously wanting to get somebody on his own team that's going to hang around on the rim.
Zakis, long range, short. Schmidt with the rebound. To Balco. Reverse. Got away with it. Harmson again on the rim.
Slapped the backboard that time.
Wolf somehow got one to go down. 59-44. 4:27 left. Renzelman for three.
Chad Renzelman for three.
That just started to nail the coffin shut.
62-44. Baseline, no. Harmson, no. Schremeyer, glass. Get it ahead to Balco. North, I think, now will take some time off the clock.
Going to spread the floor now.
62-44, leading by 18.
Watch out for the weak side with Oz. Or they'll try to get themselves a seam right there.
Schmidt getting the seam, gets two. North by 20, 64-44. Long range Raminger for two.
Jason Raminger.
Backcourt, traveling call.
Jeff Simon for Fond du Lac.
Jeff Simon will check back in for Fond du Lac. Steve Dahmer coming in for North.
Steve Dahmer for North. Also,
David Richter for North. Ozapowski to the bench. Mark Schmidt to the bench.
Schmidt will be back out on the floor pretty quick.
Simon back outside is Zakis. Zakis going to the hoop. No, Schremeyer with the rebound. Foul in the backcourt. It's going to be on Rocky Brown. 4 on Rocky. 3:05 left in the ball game. 64-46. Jeff, turning point, third quarter.
It's been that way for any one of the games that North has played that has been close. Third quarter, it seems as though the intensity of this team just wears everybody down. And that third quarter tends to tell the story for just about anybody.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Dave Richter at the free throw line. Richter.
Fond du Lac's going to get back in the game. They're going to have to foul and put North at the line. That's been their only sore spot tonight. 5 of 12 now.
Richter gets them both. 66-46. Rominger ahead to Wolf. Wolf for three. No. Underneath, put back. No, batted around. Richter with the loose ball. David picks up the dribble, gets it ahead to Eric Kahns. Kahns on the glass for two.
Eric Kahns.
8 for Eric Kahns. 68-46. North. Offensive foul, Adam Zakis.
Now all you're seeing is a desperation on the Fond du Lac side, and you're watching North just take full advantage of a team that's desperate, trying to get something to happen. And
inbounds passes to Schremeyer. Gets some help from Dahmer. Not the guys you want handling the basketball in the backcourt. Still by Simon, got it on the glass, missed it. And the foul is going to be on Steve Dahmer over the back.
No, I think they may bring this the other way. Somebody was over the back of Dahmer.
Ball is on number 44,
take
Joel
it back.
Wolf, his
Joel
third.
Wolf. Wolf picks up his third.
Shane O'Loughlin, Eric Grams for Fond du Lac.
And Steve Dahmer will come down this end to shoot. Steve Dahmer, 5 points, all coming in the first half. Really want to thank Jane Maratz and Kerry Kautz are working in the truck tonight, getting us these outstanding shots, the extraordinary graphics. Feel like ESPN tonight.
Why? Because you got a bald, fat guy sitting next to you, or what? What are you trying to say, baby?
Gotta get a TO.
Oh, not enough PT on that one. Can't do him at all.
70-46. 2:19 left. Things continue this way. It'll be North and Appleton East on Saturday night. Dahmer gets it into Richter. Kahns holds outside. Back to Richter. He'll swing to Dahmer. 2:10 left. Kahns outside Balco. Kahns was looking for the three-pointer, or looked like he was looking for it.
Well, he had 2 of them early in the game, and that really helped North through that second period.
Balco fading away. Batted around. It'll come off to outlet. They get it to Simon. Simon will go into the lane and get fouled as he went in. David Wick will check in for North. It's going to be on Dave Richter.
Number 5, Dave Richter, his second.
Well, the North High crowd was chanting, Augie, Augie, Augie. Well, that just happens to be number 23, Air Oldridge. Greg Oldridge will check in. To the delight of the North High fans, Steve Dahmer will sit down. There's a look at Steve.
Shooting 2.
Simon misses the front end. This has just been one terrific total team effort tonight by Sheboygan North.
It really has. It started right from the opening of this game.
Will go on sale at Sheboygan North.
North did everything right. They learned from their mistake of last year. They got everybody involved in the ball game, and you could just see the flow of the team was there all the way through.
Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will come to North.
David Ricker.
Under a minute and a half left. Simon gets the shot up and gets 2 down. Again, Simon on the glass. 70-50. Inbounds pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with North. Eric Wara will check back in. Will check in for the first time. David Wick coming back in. Dave Richter and Adam Ozapowski will sit down. Let's see once, maybe not. Clearing the bench here a little bit. Matt Miller.
Matt Miller for North.
We'll check in and we'll get 5 clean shirts for Fond du Lac as Dick Diener empties his bench. He sees his Cardinals on the short end of a 70-50 score with just over a minute left. And the Fond du Lac fans giving their team a standing ovation. Outstanding season for Fond du Lac. They're going to finish it at 19-3. The number 4 ranked team in the state.
Well, it's a shame that this couldn't have been played down in Madison. You always want to see your top teams in state getting down there. Unfortunately, they're all coming from 2 different regions.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with North. Under a minute to go. So North will take on Appleton East. Appleton East, a 61-59 winner over Neenah earlier this evening. Inbounds pass off the back of the head of Scott Marshall. Augie had the three-pointer, passed it up.
I don't think you're going to see North shoot unless they got something point blank right in front of them.
Trying to get it down to Miller. Kahns has it stripped by Eric Blau. Wara will do the same thing. They get it ahead to Greg Aldrich, and two for Augie. Greg Aldrich getting two. 72-50, 5 seconds. Two for Jason Higgins, and North wins it by 20. 72-52 over Fond du Lac tonight. A beauty. North will go to the sectional final. We're going to take a timeout, total things up, and come back here to the Caulfield House.
Thing in a little girl's life should be soft and fuzzy. It's important to have a child's vision tested, and Badger Optical makes it a quick, pleasant experience. The optometrist will utilize state-of-the-art diagnostic technology, and if a vision correction is in order, lenses are ground to prescription, and a wide selection of fashionable frames
restores perfect vision in just one visit.
Badger Optical, Memorial Mall, Sheboygan. Call for your child's appointment soon.
Ever since Martha was a little girl, there was something different about her.
Hey, mister, are you done with those skates?
She had this fascination with other people's sports equipment.
Hey, when you guys are done, can I buy your stuff?
It never really made sense to me until one day.
Hi, I'm Martha Morris, founder of Play It Again Sports. Bring in your old sports equipment and we'll buy it from you. We sell used and new equipment too.
I'm so proud. Oh, Mom.
Welcome to Absolute Sound and Vision, Sheboygan's newest and finest audio-video specialty store. Designed for shopping ease and comfort, each sound room is sized and furnished in a home-like atmosphere. The home theater is a sensory experience in sight and sound. You won't find walls and walls of mediocre merchandise, but the finest quality, highest value stereo components, speakers, and video products available. Exceptional service and satisfaction guaranteed. That's the absolute advantage. Absolute Sound and Vision, Town of Sheboygan's Business Park.
At Shawneman's Log Cabin Inn at 633 Madison Avenue in Howard Grove, we're waiting for you. Elegant family dining in a unique log cabin atmosphere. We're open 7 days a week for your dining pleasure. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. At Shawneman's Log Cabin Inn, we're waiting for you.
At the Kitchen and Bath by Kim, we can give your traditional kitchen a new look with just cabinets, or the 100% custom design you've always dreamed of. How about the sleek elegance of a new contemporary style? The Kitchen and Bath by Kim gives you more personalized service to help make your dreams a reality. The Kitchen and Bath by Kim, 1202 North 8th in the Keekly Building, downtown.
Well, good morning. Hey, you changing my oil every 3,000 miles?
Not exactly.
At Pit Stop Quick Lube?
Well...
Take me today. They use Pennzoil products for performance, protection, and quality. At Pit Stop, they'll change my oil and lubricate. They'll perform service accessory check on me and change my air filter. They'll wash my windows and check my tire pressure. Get the picture?
So why have we waited so long?
I wonder.
Banks Oil 10-minute oil change center, 1328 Indiana Avenue, Sheboygan.
Futon, a noun meaning functional, flexible, fashionable, first class, family, fun, firm, frame, futuristic, friends, formidable, frolic, flattery, friendly, forgiving, and affordable. Futon, fully fabricated by Wisconsin Bedding Company and sold at Factory Direct Savings. Come see the fantastic facile Frugal Futon at Wisconsin Bedding, Sheboygan's finest.
Jeff Thorne back at the Call Sports Center, being joined by a couple of guys who are making it pretty regular visits over here, Brad Balco and Mark Schmidt. Brad, let's start with you. 8 points on the night for you, but you had a knack for getting yourself in with the big guys. What was with that tonight?
All practice, coach has been all week at practice this week, coach has been telling us to go to the boards because we got big guys and we need everybody we can to crash the boards. So just practice hard during the week and just came natural tonight.
We thought maybe we were going to see a very physical, slowed down pace of a game. Were you guys preparing for that, and or did the game pretty much turn out the way you thought?
Well, our game plan was to get them to run with us and wear them down because they're bigger, but they were slower than us. So we just stuck to our game plan and it worked.
All right. Mark Schmidt on the other side, second game, perfect job of quarterbacking as well as doing the scoring. You got everybody into the act tonight very early. Was that something you needed to do?
Yeah, because they're so, we didn't know they were going to go with the 3 guard. They came out with 3 guards. We thought they were going to go big on us. So we're coming out, we had to get them running because, you know, they're a lot bigger than us. So we had to get them going at our pace. I think we did. And I think both teams got tired, but I think we just outlasted them.
I wanted to ask you that the second time. You guys came out pressed, were very effective with the press as usual, starting out the game. It seemed to me, though, when you guys went out for your first little rest, that you came back in, you didn't seem to have caught your breath yet. Was it a little bit intense out there? It was tough to catch up?
Yeah, it was a very physical game. I mean, they're so big and there's a lot of pounding inside. But, you know, I think we're going really hard. Intensity is really good, you know, and so I was pretty happy with the effort. Out of everyone played really good. So.
You guys have got one night now, then you come on back and you play an Appleton East team that you don't get to prepare that much for. Have you looked at anything that they've done? Do you know anything about them coming in?
Well, I'm sure Coach will, he knows everything about every team, so we'll have a long practice tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out what we need to do.
All right, well, we'll see you back over here again tomorrow night. Another superb job by these two. North, big win. Steve, can you give us a final scoring?
Well, I think I could probably do that over here, seeing as how I've got the score sheets. Congratulations to Mark and Brad. Super effort tonight. It was a beauty. North winning at 72-52. Very quickly, the scoring for Fond du Lac. They were led by Joel Wolf with 13, Adam Zakis with 12, 8 from Jason Raminger, 6 from Joe Harmson, and North really shut him down. A great job by Nathan Schremeyer on Joe Harmson. 5 from Shane O'Loughlin, 4 from Jeff Simon coming late in the ball game, and 2 apiece from Joe Harmson and Jason Higgins. For the running Raiders tonight, 72 points, and we added them all up this way. Mark Schmidt leading of the way with 18, 15 coming from Chad Renzelman, 8 for Brad Balco, for Eric Kahns and Nathan Schremeyer, 7 from Steve Dahmer, 4 from Adam Ozapowski, 2 Slambonis stuffing them down pretty good, and 2 apiece from Greg Augie Aldrich and Dave Richter. 72-52 your final here in the sectional semifinal. Of course, North, as we said, will take on Appleton East in the final on Saturday night. We'll be here to do that one for you in case you can't make it. Again, high school tournament basketball has been brought to you by Badger Optical. The kitchen, pardon me, American Family Insurance Agents, Badger Optical. The kitchen and bath by Kim. By Kinkley Furniture. The Medical Arts Group. Pennzoil, 10-minute oil change. Your local Piggly Wiggly stores. By Wisconsin Betting. Security Travel. Capital Investments. By Play It Again Sports. The Lock Cabin Inn. And Absolute Sound and Vision. For the rest of the crew, Kerry Kautzer and Jane Maratz, great job in the truck tonight. The cameras, Fritz Zank and Rich Bartson. My broadcast partner, Jeff Thorne. We've got one more game for you. I'm Steve Launer. See you again back here in Oshkosh.